Greetings, class. This is Professor Bold, and I'm coming to you from my office. I am recording this on Monday, October the 1st, 2018, and I just wanted to come to you as we round the corner here for midterm, and I wanted to just touch base and say hello, and I'm going to lower this a little bit so we can look at the course together. I am in course materials right now, and we are on, I believe, week 6, the psychosocial person. And if you are not sure where we are in the class, it's always good to go back over here and click on the syllabus, and then click there, and you'll find, as you scroll down the syllabus, this will show you where we are in the week, okay, or in the semester, I'm sorry. Okay, let me go back here, and we're going to go back to course materials, and back to week 6, which will actually start tomorrow, October the 2nd. And in this class, you'll probably notice that we have talked a lot about theories. And so when you take your 2302 course on the lifespan, if you're taking them at the same time, you'll notice that you'll learn a lot of the theories in this class about the psychosocial person that relates directly to some of the things in lifespan. So there are a lot of similarities there. So I hope that you're seeing that and that that's helpful to you. So some of the things that we're learning this week, there is a chapter 5, stress and coping, very, very interesting, and will sort of be relatable to most people. So I hope you find that interesting. And then there's some information about stress and behavioral economics, the cost of social norms. Those are some very, very interesting videos that you will want to make yourself aware of. And they're helpful not just in your profession, but in your personal life sometimes. There's a quiz here from chapter 5. You should be keeping up with these quizzes. If you're not, you need to be starting to keep up with the quizzes from here on out. Do them every week and be sure that you're reading in the course text, because that's going to be beneficial to you when you need to do the case studies and the diversity ethics paper and some of those kinds of things. So one of the discussion boards is managing stress, and the idea is that you use specific information. So if you will look here, it doesn't say just talk about your own stress. Always read for detail in all of your classes, especially the online classes, because you might miss something, and you may have to read it 2 or 3 times. But here, if you read the detail, it says use specific information from the course materials and course text. That means when you post that discussion board, if you're not providing specific information and you're just giving a general how you handle stress, I'll be able to notice that you're not reading the course text. And that's critical to success as a social worker, is that you're able to read and follow along and follow instructions and some of those basic things. So be sure that you're keeping up with the readings. It'll really help you in the long run. I want to look too over here at some of these papers that are due. Just a couple of reminders is that you will have a diversity ethics paper due in the 9th session. It would not hurt you to go ahead and be looking through that to understand what the paper is about. To familiarize yourself, to watch the video here. You also have a case study paper this semester. So you'll be uploading the case study paper here, but there's a video there as well. So just a review there of what's available to you here on Blackboard. Be sure that you have read the syllabus and you're familiar with what is happening in the semester. I'm just going to scroll real fast here. I apologize if it's blurry then. But you will have 2 papers in this class. So one is the diversity ethics paper, and the other is the case study, which I've already mentioned. And on this syllabus, there are rubrics for your assignments. So this means you can use this rubric to know how I'm going to grade this paper. So I will be reflecting back on this rubric and whether you were able to provide the information needed to complete the assignment. So, and then there's also a case study, which is in depth as well, and they kind of build on each other a little bit. Let's see, and then there are quizzes, and there is a midterm exam and a final exam. Midterm is exam 1, and then final exam is the second exam that you take in this class, and they all build on each other, and the quizzes build on those exams. So the quizzes are very, very similar to the course text, and then the exams are built on the quizzes and the course text. So you want to make sure you're familiar with the materials. If you're keeping up with the readings and you're familiarizing yourself with the materials, you should be able to do very, very well in this class. In addition to that, many of the quizzes and the exams actually have 2 opportunities for you to take them. So if you were not aware of that, you need to go back and read your syllabus, because it will tell you that the quizzes actually have 2 opportunities. So you would want to go to your quiz area, take the quiz. Like we'll just do one here. So you go to the quiz area. Let's see, quiz 4. And let's see, this test allows multiple attempts. That means that on quiz 4, and that's the way it is with all of the quizzes, you actually get 2 opportunities to take that quiz. So you can take it, and then if you'd like to improve your grade, you can review the feedback that's there and resubmit the quiz again. So be sure you're understanding about how that works, because that could be very, very beneficial to you. Okay, I'm going to go back to the announcements page. I want to be sure that everyone is keeping up with the announcements. If you are only relying on each other or in some form of social media or something like that for your information, then maybe you might want to look here as well for the announcements and your emails to find out additional information that comes directly from myself. So it's always best to talk to the professor first whenever they're accessible, and have patience in that, and allow them to get back to you with meaningful information before making assumptions built on kind of what other people are saying. So it's always good to sort of cover your own bases, and be sure that you're looking at the announcements a couple times a week, and be sure that you're checking your emails a couple times a week. They are pretty much one and the same. Every once in a while, there may be one that's a little bit different, but typically when I make an announcement, I'll send it directly to your email as well. But it never hurts to keep up with both as the weeks go along. Sorry about that. I wish the emails didn't pop up like that, but I forgot to set it not to do that. Okay. That is all I have today, and I hope that you all are doing well and that you're enjoying the class. And if you're not, or if you're struggling with anything, please let me know, and I can help sort of direct you in the right spot. If we need a conference in person, we can. If we need to Skype, if we need a conference over the phone, I'm available to do that as well. So I hope you have a great midterm. I hope you're getting out and enjoying this wonderful weather, and I will talk with you soon.